Hi YouTube. It's Dre, Mr. Dre Star, and right now I want to talk about being queer identified in a lesbian world or a lesbian um, surrounding. Um, Basically, the way you're socialized, or the way I was socialized as a teenager growing up, the way I identified with my sexual orientation fit my gender. So, it's just been the name of the game and where I fit in the world as far as picking a group to run around with in the world. It's just always been, lesbians. And growing up as an adult, becoming more familiar or more comfortable with myself and really falling into my identity and accepting my identity as queer. The question is, how do I fit as a queer person in a lesbian world, or just as a queer person in the world? I don't think it poses any problems or in positions, but when I'm in a room of lesbians and I still don't fit, or I still don't quite identify, I still don't quite, I'm still not quite accepted um, like everyone else. Um, you know, and peer fluidity. Um, you know, I can, I can easily shift through different social groups um, as a queer person, as, really just how I'm viewed in the queer community, in the lesbian community. Um, and the inseparability, where's the line? Is there a line? Do I have to fit into a group? Do I have to, I have always just lived my life as me, as I think most everybody does live their lives as who they are. But, um, why is there this, not pressure? I think a lot of things just naturally happen that way. I think you just naturally are driven towards people that are like you. But, if there was somebody was calling a line and they said queer folk in this line and lesbians in this line and gay men in this line and uh, the list goes on and on, why do I have to fit into a group? And I don't have to. But I think where all of this starts is being queer in a lesbian atmosphere. I just find myself, I think that the local place that I hang out at is pretty queer in general. But just when I find myself amongst friends, just really just not knowing that I'm not there 100%, knowing that I'm not 100% in that group. I think that's where all of my questions are coming up from. I really like the community on YouTube. It's just really awesome. Um, you know, it's so vast too. There's so many people all over the country, in Canada, that can just find an outlet on their camera, and you can see so many different viewpoints, and just so many people just putting their hearts out and being personal on YouTube. Um, it's just awesome, and I'm really glad that we have that. There's a dog fight over there. All right, well, that's all I got to say. Peace, love, and happiness.